friends would never abandon me.
Joined Squid and Nightingale and...
Water. I need water. Water. Water!
Hey, who are you?
What?
He's awake.
Finally, kid, are you okay?
Who are you?
3 moons, relax.
I left the village. I can't be back. No. Stay away. Stay away. I'm not talking to King. I'm not going to him. He's a murderer.
Sir?
He killed...
Oh, for moon's sakes, you're not in the village. Calm down.
I'm not?
No, we're nowhere near the village.
Oh my gosh. Oh my...
Here, drink some water. You need it.
Thank you. I'm sorry for my reaction to...
It's okay, you were stressed. Let's take some deep breaths, okay?
Wait. I know you. You're the guy from when we first got here. You tried to tell us to leave.
You should've listened.
Oh, for clear sight's sake, stop being an old grump. Now then, what's your name, kid?
I'm Polar Bear, but you can just call me Polar.
Nice to meet you. I'm Blue Moon, and this is Recluse. We're here to help you and your friends.
Speaking of them, do you know where they are?
I don't have a clue.
That night we invaded the Jewel Hive. You remember that?
Oh yeah, that was a great raid.
The look on the Dragonet's faces when we brought back all that food the Hive Wings had. I don't think I'm gonna forget it.
Yarr, they look like they ain't never seen so much of a lizard before.
Anubis, remember that time when you were cornered by those bastards in the Silk Kingdom, and then you managed to fly up, going over all of them and off the side of the cliff?
Aye, that's the day I got my leg caught on a rock and injured it.
Your guys' adventures sound amazing. Can you tell me more? Maybe something about how you guys started being pirates?
Oh well, that story, eh? It ain't so great.
Oh, come on, Ma. You told that story to me when I was a dragon. How you came up with the idea of helping dragons in need and all?
Well, that part I'm proud of. I'll spill. But keep in mind, I might get emotional, okay?
Oh, well, if you don't want to talk...
Nah, I can talk. I just get emotional, is all. Now then, let's start with why we are the way we are today. It all started when I was a youngin'. Me and my sister lived with each other. We was orphans in the Scorpion then, and we had to fend for ourselves. We thieved, we fought, we did all sorts of crap to stay alive. Eventually, we caught the attention of a gang called the Dingoes, so we joined it, for safety in numbers. They were led by a dragon who liked to get into fights. He was a stubborn old man to me. He would steal from dragons just like us, those who were struggling. I never liked that, but he kept her safe. And sister always saw him as a good lead. so I went with it all. One day, he led us into a battle, one that we couldn't win. I watched as my sister and too many others were slaughtered right before my eyes. I was devastated, but I wasn't about to give up. I knew better than to do that, so I fought back. I gathered up the other dingoes and I said, "Are we going to stand for this?" And what they say? No. That's right, we fought back. I fought the lead head on, and I won by chucking him into the sea. We watched as the waves carried him off and cheered. The dingoes were in me claws now, and I decided I was going to do some good for a change. I lost that name. I never liked dingoes, they always seemed flea-ridden to me. Anyways, we still stole, but never from anyone less fortunate than us. We took from those fat cats up in the fancy palaces and gave it back to those in need, to those who would put it to good use, and to the ones who would have died without it.
Wow, I had no idea all that happened.
Now then, enough about my sobbing, I want to hear about you, boy. What's your tale?
It'll be late. Crap.
You were almost late.
So sorry, I lost track of time.
Make sure it doesn't happen again. Follow me.
So, how's your day going?
Normal, I suppose.
That's nice.
Raisin, we don't need to make small talk.
Oh, okay.
Listen, you are a brave dragon.
Thank you.
But you can also be very foolish.
Oh.
You flew right at the beast to protect the other rebels. That was one of the dumbest decisions I've ever seen a dragon make. You practically flew at a death sentence just to protect a few dragons when you could have left Suka to die. It's stupid, but it was brave. It certainly shows that you aren't here to cause any trouble. That is why I will be mentoring you. I think you have potential.
I guess I just don't want to see dragons get hurt, is all.
None of us do. Trust me. This is where we will train. I will assess you first on your skills, and see how well Akatillo trained you. Arch your back more. Keep your legs in. Jump higher. Better than I thought it would be.
Alright, I don't think... You don't want to hear about my boring life. Trust me.
Well, why not? Can't be that boring.
I just, I don't know.
You grew up in the Scorpion Den, didn't you?
Kinda.
What do you mean?
Well, is sitting in your room alone for years and years really growing up?
Why are you stuck in our room?
Well, you see, I didn't exactly get along with the other dragonettes, and I had, issues, I guess. I don't want to say anything. There was an incident, and it's better to just leave it be.
Well, what the hell happened?
Yeah, come on, spill it, Sprog.
Yeah, Rattlesnake, spill.
Aye.
If the boy doesn't want to share, he doesn't have to. It's alright, kid. You don't need to do more just because these dragons haven't heard a new story in many a year about the Scorpion Den.
Oh, come on. We don't get to hear anything.
Ah, don't be worried. I'm sure we'll hear it all one day, but not tonight. Oh, come on, you sorry lot. You've heard enough tonight. We need our rest anyway. Get some sleep now, while the moon is still high.
Anubis. Thank you.
It's no problem. I know life in the den can be tough on some. But you ain't in the den no more, so let's just focus on tomorrow, alright?
Alright, thanks.
You've done alright so far. Let's see how well you can fight. You'll fight me.
What?
Do it. Never celebrate until you've won a battle. Don't they teach you how to fight in the rainforest?
No, they don't.
What? The Rainwings are the most dangerous tribe on Pyrea, for moon's sake.
No, they aren't. We don't eat sloths either.
Perhaps the tribe has grown lazy since the founders left.
We don't eat sloths, we don't drink blood, and we certainly aren't lazy! Everglade, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to...
Wow, I did not expect that out of you. Looks like you can get angry, at least when it comes to what you care for. I guess we'll have to harness that inner anger another day. You did better than I thought you would. Good job.
Thank you, ma'am. I do have to ask, though. Why?
Why what?
Why tell everyone that Rainwings eat sloths? The other apprentices told me all about these horrible things you, Sukkar, and even Ocotillo said about the Rainwings. I just want to know why.
It's a long story.
Well, I'm a good listener.
Maybe you already know some of the story. When you and your friends met Shatter, what did he say about the founding of Crabclaw?
He told us that this dragon named Mantis came here to keep Misfits dragons safe from the Queens during the Savage Ages.
The what?
The Savage Ages. That's what we call the time period where hybrids were persecuted by the Queens. We have to learn about it in school and, well, it gets kinda boring. Rattlesnake knew more about it than I did.
Well, you're correct. At least that bastard got one thing right. You see, for the longest time, Crabclaw welcomed in any dragon who needed it. We made our presence known to the outsiders who needed help. Until Mantis was dying, she closed off Crabclaw from the outsiders and said, "Keep us hidden, keep us safe." We've lived by that rule ever since. I do my part by reminding everyone how different the mainland is. Some of it is over-exaggerated, but it works.
That's kind of demeaning.
In my defense, I've never thought mainlanders would actually show up here. We are pretty well hidden. Blue Moon did a good job making sure it looked like no one lived here when she ruled. I used to be the village healer, you know.
The healer?
In the village, we had an odd sort of government. There was a healer, a guardian, and a decision maker. I was the healer. Blue Moon was our decision maker. And Alpine? He was our guard. My mate.
Parrot's dad?
No. He died before we ever had the chance.
Then who's Parrot's dad?
Why does it matter now? He's dead. And the only thing he's left me with is nothing but a burden.
He's not a burden.
That dragonette changed me. I'm not doing anything to him that he doesn't deserve. You're brave, Raisin. But like I said, you can be foolish too.
Man, you know the mainland has changed, right? The Savage Ages are over. Hybrids are safe to live on the continents again. No harm will come to anyone going there.
Do you know how Parrot's father died?
Parrot told me. He said his body was washed ashore one day, so he drowned, right?
No. His body did wash ashore, but he wasn't in one piece anymore. He was a night tribrid, and it was obvious. All that remains of him were his gills, his sail, and his tail barb. I've lost both of my mates to outsiders. I will not let anyone else die because of my ignorance. Let's head back to camp.
It is today that we are here to celebrate the life of Dawnwatcher. She was a beautiful soul and loved by all she met. We will mourn her till the end of time. While we mourn,
we cannot forget the cause of this tragedy. Dawnwatcher was murdered! Murdered by an outsider! Poor Dawnwatcher never would have seen any of it coming due to her trusting nature. But what's done is done. and now we must avenge our fallen friend. We will double our patrols, train more guards, track down Polar, and bring him to justice.
I'm greatly exhausted from today. I'm sure you are as well. Why don't you both go rest and not worry about any duties you had assigned today, alright?
Okay.
Good. Run along now.
Hello?
I'll be out in a bit. I just need to speak to King for a moment.
Okay.
What is it?
This is all bullshit.
I understand you're upset over your sister's death, and I promise you, we will avenge.
Polar didn't kill Dawnwatcher. I'm not a fool. I showed you the vision myself.
That's right. You did. You understand, though, don't you?
Do I understand?
She was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I wish I could have spared her, but, you know, a lobotomy doesn't exactly remove memories.
Do I understand?
High moods. Now you're mad at me.
Yes, I'm mad. My sister is dead because you needed to keep a secret about your crazy obsession with a lady who hates you.
She loves me. Now hold your tongue.
Dawn got away. She had to go. Just like Alpine. Like Polar. Like Dad. And I... We have to make these sacrifices. They are necessary to keep the village safe. Now go, comfort your sis. Brother, I don't want to have to do anything drastic with him or you. Understand? Good. Get out.
I fucking hate you.
Chunky! He's dead.
Chunky's dead.
Screw.